Yahoy! And welcome aboard the Sea Monkey. Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to Tuesday Newsday. I've taken the time to attempt to curate a handful of news articles and or videos from some prominent channels who specifically concentrate on numismatic and or mint, coin, and precious metal related news and information. I hope you all enjoy this series, and I hope it gets better with time. So we'll start here on Coin World. We've got the week's most read article, the 2021 P. Kennedy halves arrive. I'm sure most of you have experienced this or at least heard about it. The United States has produced a boatload of 2018s and 2021s, and frankly I think they've got way too many, and so the Federal Reserve has taken it upon themselves with the excuse of the coin shortage to order these halves and put them into circulation. So if you're interested in reading about this article, here it is on Coin World. Link will be in the description. If you're interested in hearing more about the coin shortage, Salivate Metals goes into a little bit more detail here in this video. Coin shortage 2.0, what's really going on. And he also has an interesting video here called Goodbye to the Silver Dollar, and I got my tabs mixed up. I wanted that there, but proposal for 2026 commemoratives calls for unusual coins. He goes over this article in depth, and so I'm just going to briefly browse across it here. Representative Bonnie Watson Coleman, Democrat from New Jersey, seeks recognition of the 250th anniversary of the United States with the following: 100,000 gold coins, 500,000 silver coins, not more than 750,000 copper nickel clad quarters, and not more than 100,000 proof 3-inch 3/9 fine 5-ounce silver coins. The interesting part about this legislation is that it seeks commemorative gold $25 coins, silver $2.50 coins, copper nickel clad $quarter, and proof 5-ounce silver $2.50 coins to mark the nation's semiquincentennial in 2026. The initial bill was introduced by Representative Bonnie Watson Coleman, the Democrat from New Jersey, and a companion bill with the same language was introduced into the Senate by Senator Pat Toomey, a Republican from Pennsylvania. Traditionally, the $2.50 denomination has been reserved for the gold quarter eagle, but if approved, the two different silver $2.50 coins would be the first of their kind. Furthermore, the copper nickel clad quarter dollars would be the first non-circulating commemorative coins of that denomination since 1893, when silver quarter dollars were issued for the World's Columbian Exposition. So if you're interested in reading a little bit more about that, the article is on Coin World, and I will leave a link in the description below. Also, like I said, Salivate Metals does a video going into detail about that. So thank you, Sal. We appreciate your hard work and dedication. And we will move on to American Eagles gone in 20 minutes on their first day. And sure enough, they were gone. I looked personally on day 2 and 3. I don't think I saw them come back available. Sometimes they come available at 7:30 in the morning Eastern, that's 4:30 a.m. Pacific, and I didn't see them come back. Most likely they're gone. And this goes on to say that basically they sold out in record time of about 20 minutes with their authorized maximum allotment of 300,000. Silver Wolverine does a video about this. Right here, the 2021 Type 2 Proof W American Silver Eagle gone in 20. And he goes on to talk about the San Francisco Proof being the next hot coin, which is a very good possibility. Personally, I'm not very interested in it, as I'm not really an Eagle collector. I just went ahead and went with the West Points. Speaking of West Point, it doesn't really matter where you got your bullion coins from, where you think they might have been minted at, because all of the bullion version of the Type 2, the reverse of 2021, so far have been minted solely at the West Point Mint. Now this is the bullion version. In sharp contrast, the prediction of the 2021 American Eagle reverse of 1986, the Type 1s, were produced at West Point, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. So if you're a collector that has to have one of everything from every mint, every year, every version, every variety, so far only one version of the bullion coin has been produced from West Point Mint of the Type 2. This article goes into some more details about the counterfeiting measures and how the boxes are labeled, but it's basically just talking about how they're only being produced right now at the West Point Mint, and that doesn't really surprise me. San Francisco Mint has a bunch of stuff coming up. They've got the Proof Eagles coming up, they've got Innovation Dollars coming up, they've got Proof Silver sets coming up, and Philadelphia has uncirculated sets coming up. Also Morgan's coming up, Denver has Morgan's coming up. So San Francisco, Denver, and Philly are pretty busy. West Point Mint I don't think has a whole lot on their plate right now, so I think that's why, I speculate that's why they are being the sole producers of the bullion coins right now. We'll see what happens in 2022 if they expand back out to Philly and San Francisco, but for right now, everything's coming out of West Point. I'd like to thank Silver Wolverine for his information on that. And he also did an interesting video talking about the 1965 quarters and how collectors are beginning to look for them and how their value is starting to go up, as technically they are a first year of issue, as silver was removed in 64 and 65 was the first year of clad. So technically they are a first year of issue coin, and there are some collectors out there who are beginning to recognize that and are seeking out specimen quality coins for their collections. Alright, thank you Silver Wolverine for your hard work and dedication, brother. We appreciate it. Moving on to Son of a Silver Stacker. He goes into a little debate with himself on which Eagle is going to have the absolute rarity, the Type 1 or the Type 2, and he goes over the mintage figures that have been released so far of the Type 1 versus the Type 2, and he tries to extrapolate and forecast how much longer the mint has to produce and how many coins have been produced so far of the Type 2 and how many may end up being produced overall. Interesting video. I encourage you guys to go check it out. If you don't follow Son of a Silver Stacker, I encourage you to head on over there and follow the protocols. Also, Son of a Silver Stacker going into detail about how the United States Air Force 2.5 ounce silver medal is now unavailable and can only be found on the secondary market. Don't have really a whole lot to say about that. I wasn't too interested in it, but I know it did sell out fairly quickly. It was available for about a week. So I would like to thank Silver Stacker, son of a Silver Stacker, for his hard work and dedication. And I believe there was... Nope, that was it. I believe he did a video talking about the West Point Mint being the sole creators of all the bullion coins, but I don't see it on here now, and I do see a gap 1 day ago, 3 days ago, so that video may have been deleted. But Son of a Silver Stacker is an excellent source for numismatic news and information. I encourage you to go over there and check him out. Hit him up, watch his videos, show him some love, and enjoy. Alright, I thank you very much for watching this episode of Tuesday Newsday. In case you missed it, these are just a handful of articles in case you missed them. Thank you everybody for watching. I love you all. Have a good night, and God bless.